It is open, my friends, while toils have yet to begin. Laughter we had in gales and floods, but if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Albert where we play TTRPGs and have a hoot! We're joined by all of our group this time round for a lovely 3-episode session. Last time, what we all did is this wonderful lot aided in the defense of Pallius, fighting off a bunch of Thoth Dominion, the name escaped me for a moment there, Thoth Dominion troops who were attacking the city for some reason. They aided one of the gates, the other ones being assisted by other individuals. Then, while going through some of the aftermath, found that there was an assault of another kind done on one of their allies. Destruction up in the warehouse was attacked, and part of his power pulled. Well, most of his power pulled away from him. Stolen for some reason through a device that they see the skeleton and remnants of, but everything inside was fried and destroyed. Where we start is not with all of them up in the warehouse, no. Where we're starting is actually going to be somewhere else. Down in the chaos of a town that has been recently bombed and attacked. You, Cottle, find yourself helping in moving some rubble from one of the houses. Rubble.
All I see is gray. Gray and dust in the air.
Oh, well, actually, yeah, let's roll with that. I was about to take a sip of coffee. The dwarf next to you, the individual you met earlier, let me just get his name again. Where is it? Beryl, that's right. Helps you chuck aside a 2x4, some of the dust clearing away. The initial signs of another casualty underneath.
Can I roll a perception check?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I am looking for bodies, people, signs of distress.
You're currently looking at a dead body, so give me a perception check, see if there's anything else. Roll those terrible digital dice. They forgot that dice.
They're so terrible. They're so terrible. My roll totaled in a 13.
13. You get the sense that there's no hope for life inside this location. The best you can find is casualties.
Okay. Do I have anybody else around me?
Yeah, you've got Beryl helping you, and various other
okay.
triage crews looking around as well, helping move things, clear rubble, assess the damage. Basically, everything right now is damage assessment.
Okay. Hey, Beryl, you see anything?
Nothing good.
Yeah, there's a dead one over here. What do you think we should do with it?
He looks over with a bit more wide eyes, comes walking over, just like a bit more maybe subtly and carefully next time. A lot of people know these individuals. We don't, but they do.
You're right. You're right.
See to about maybe... Problem is their entire trio's crew is also... I don't know, stay here. Actually, no, maybe what... See if you can find where the captain went. I'll tell you about
Captain?
taking care of the rest of this one.
What does the captain even look like? I haven't even met him before.
Oh, that's right, you're a stowaway. Ha! Slaps you on the back. I forgot, you just kind of started helping.
Yep.
But
Stowaway.
Tabaxi. Big Fluffy. There's not too
Big
many of
Fluffy.
them over here from what I've been seeing. They're like an upright cat.
But,
You know what they look like. Slaps you again on the
yeah,
shoulder.
sure. Yep. All right.
As
With
you,
that, Pat, I'm
Oh.
gonna take a look at. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna take a look at the body, and then I'm just gonna look around.
as you look around, you notice there aren't really any Tabaxis per se around. But you do get a clear idea that when you do find the captain, it'll be obvious. The uniform of all the people from Andrea is very different clothing style from those from here in Eridai. Like, they stick out kind of like a sore thumb.
Okay. I am gonna start walking around then, kind of back towards the ship in search of the captain.
Okay. Go ahead and give me either an investigation or perception check.
Okay. Investigation or perception? Let's do investigation.
Wunderbar.
Wow. That sucks. I hate this digital die. I rolled a 6 with +8, so a total of 14.
14. Okay.
Let that be a lesson to you about digital die.
Yeah. This was not by choice, it's by accident.
Fine.
Travel mix up. Very, very sad. Very sad day.
It treated me once, and I got 5 natural 20s in that one session. My GM was not happy. Well, she was actually very amused. The whole table got 9 in the day.
Wow.
Well, with a 14, it's going to take a little time to find your captain. You're going to find him.
Yeah.
With rolls like that, though, it's more about how quickly it happens.
Right.
So you end up wandering around a village or a town. We can't actually say village anymore. It's grown exponentially. That
Well.
is in the throes of taking care of the aftermath of chaos. People are moving around. There are random trio stations placed in different locations. Injured folks everywhere. Still plumes of smoke coming from the destruction and the bombs that went off inside the town. But when you do find them, they are in the middle of a little bit of a meeting with some figures that look important. And it's at the edge of what looks to have been once a very large building that is now completely collapsed in on itself and is entirely ruined.
For now, I am just gonna sit. I'm gonna get close enough to where I can listen to their meeting conversation, but not just yet interject, and try to listen in onto what they're saying.
Okay. Give me so you're not trying to stay hidden at all? Or are you trying to
No,
okay.
I'm trying to just softly walk up, not try to purposely make myself announced, but also not try to sneak in per se.
Okay.
Just kind of walk close enough to where I can hear their conversation, but not announce myself.
Then give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
That was a good roll. 19.
Talk smack about the digital dice enough and they'll start rolling better.
I should start talking smack to them more.
You find a nice, I wouldn't say open bench. It's
Rubble.
It's a large,
Rubble
it's
pile.
it's a large what looks to have been maybe a support beam for part of the roofing element, but you're a halfling, so you can sit on it perfectly fine like a bench. And you do notice that one of the figures is a declaimed prince. He does spare a glance over at you, but then still maintains his attention in the conversation at hand. And he will be close enough to be able to hear a general overview of what they're talking about. It's how to get the mayor out of the mansion. He's trapped in there. But we are going to leave you
The
there.
mayor is trapped in the mansion. Okay.
The mayor is trapped in the mansion. But we'll leave you there as that conversation is happening and you're eavesdropping, and move back to everyone else who is up in the warehouse, facing a large empty husk of a bee. All around Piggle as well. Well, a few of you were around Piggle. Most of you moved because you've brought Piggle up back from the brink of death.
Well, I don't really. Destruction is quite small. That seems bad, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Anybody?
Neither do I.
Big Ten, and it seems like he's gonna. Destruction's kind of your guy. Any
He's my guy.
thoughts?
Not at this moment, no. The machine's destroyed. I guess really we need to figure out who's behind it and how they convince the Savat Dominion to help. And then go drop a few nukes on them.
What's a nuke?
Something Altian created.
Don't tell them. Please, this rendition has been perfectly freed of those devices, and I really don't want to incur the curiosities of an individual for nuclear explosions. That's fear.
Well,
It's
then let's
messy.
hope that they didn't kill all of the enemies.
Well, you
We
could
can make
always
them talk.
try to use the illusionary thing at the top.
The what?
What?
This thing reaches out towards that top little bit, which was a portion that has illusion magic attached to it. It was there, but no one touched it, because I think I've scarred this party for touching items randomly. He takes it and easily pulls it off. And a small white little energy starts pulsing red. Anyone? It's clearly not meant for me.
I will do it. Whatever it is.
He hands it to you. Keeps pulsing red. Not entirely sure. I mean, it's illusion magic, and most little messages left behind are illusionary.
I don't know. Can I Arcana press a button?
Hey, you can give me an Arcana check.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'll assist.
Do with
Give me
advantage.
Advantage.
Well, better than I was, but 14.
14. Yeah, this looks magical in nature. The curiosity to it is that most magical items, when you're checking them out, you can see evidence of where inscriptions or other portions are added to it to make it magical. That's how you all are able to do Arcana checks and tell that, yes, this is magical. It has the evidence to it. Nothing of that kind is on this.
I'm gonna hold it up to Big Ten. and say it doesn't look particularly magical, so maybe it's technology of some kind.
I guess I will give it the rundown. Primordial, arcane, ancient arcane, or ancient
It's
arctech.
it's arcane, not arctech. Has arctech feels and designs to it. Definitely magical. And illusionary school as well.
Well, there you have it. It's something.
I'll grab that bad boy.
Continues flashing red.
I already know what the answer is to this riddle, but I don't want to. I don't want it.
I don't have. Well, I do have. Hold on now.
Is there any residue of living metal?
The ever so microscopic residue in the center of the object Draken is now holding.
Yeah, I figured.
I figured it too. That's why I offered it to you.
I know. I'm trying to avoid this. Because there's a 50-50 shot, I'll just disappear.
Well, I've got
Fine.
nothing.
I will touch it with my tail.
While you're holding it, Draken, the tail of BT, curls around and touches it. And the red blinking flashes to green. And an
The
image
world goes bye-bye. No.
flaps upwards. Like what we would imagine being a hologram. But this is magic. What you see is a heavily armored individual with a helmet held under one of their arms, big plume dashing out the back of it. The purple, or the armor has a purple, deep purple hue to it. This woman's got crystal structures growing out of either side of her head, kind of curling up a bit. She looks like she might have been human at one point, but maybe can't be classified as that anymore. She blinks a few times and smiles. If you are seeing this, then you've disappointed me and not seen through the ruse. I was looking forward to a bout with you, BT. I've heard so much. So I offered you an opportunity. I'm not going to let this go by. I will wait for 2 days 100 miles to the west. You can consider it a formal challenge if you'd like. I just need to know if you really are as dangerous as my cousin claims and our master says. I hope you like our parting gift. Just a taste of what is to come. I'll see you soon, I hope. And the recording ends.
Well, I'm just gonna say
Wait.
maybe the obvious. That seems like a trap.
With lots of misinformation. I don't know why they think I'm dangerous.
Oh, please.
What, Draken?
Well, one, I've seen you in combat. And two, now you're much bigger, so...
Then 3 times bigger.
Oh,
This is
BS,
normal.
BS, sir.
Yeah, but it didn't look like that thing, whatever that thing was.
So, a couple of things. First off, do you know this person, Big Ten? Or their cousin?
Mm. I don't think they looked familiar. Did they look familiar at all?
One of the two of you, Schnozbeep and BT, both of you give me a
History?
history check would make sense. I'm trying to think of a second option to maybe give you someone who doesn't have a very good intelligence better chance.
Wisdom
Which is
check or
really
something.
weird. 'Cause I'm a quantum computer. I should have a
perception.
better intelligence.
Actually, perception.
Perception, I'll take.
It's because you're a quad of
Insight?
computer. Or insight, actually.
Well, I got
let's
an
go with
20 on
perception.
the ooh-woo, so
Oh,
whichever.
ooh, woo. Okay. What'd BT get? Let's see what the... Because perception,
For
I
some
think...
reason, my dice are hiding.
Ah,
I clicked on the button and nothing showed up. And
there we go. You woke up.
And now
You both
that's
know.
a natural
You both know. It's
Instinctually, you know.
instinctually, as you're saying, do you know this person? You see a strange similarity. They look familiarly related to the person that you all met in the gene lab back in the state of Opchula. The one that you talked to just outside of the containment field.
The lion guy?
The lion guy. There is a strange similarity. And the only reason you're getting this is because you got the freaking natural 20s.
Sweet. Oh! She looked just like the lion guy. From...
Facial features.
Which we didn't
Eyes.
exchange names, so don't know what his name is. So that's interesting. So I would assume their master is Pride, or Pride's master, whoever that is.
Yeah.
So then the question is, do we think going there and defeating her, or whatever we would do, would restore destruction?
No. It won't.
Then why would we do it?
Good question.
Thoughts? Anybody?
Kizkaz, you're there as well.
Mhm.
Why don't you give me a...
Kaz's eyes are going two different directions right now.
Give me a bit of a... Give me a history check as well. You come from the Savath, so... You probably could have just recognized her.
19.
You recognized her. That's General Beth. She
General
is...
Bear?
Beth. Beth.
Beth.
Beth.
Bev.
Pick up the TH. My
Beth.
mic was cutting out every single time I was trying to say that, so it's sounding wrong. But Beth. B-E-T-H.
Beth.
She is one of the top dogs. You would know that any sense of a fight with her would not be an easy one.
I'm also going to
yeah.
roll a history check to see if I know at all what's happening.
Go for it, yeah.
Not from here.
No, you're not.
I'm just gonna blurt out as I'm looking over at everyone. I was General Beth talking to you guys.
Who dat?
7. You have no idea what's going on.
General Beth.
Is that somebody I should be aware of?
Like one of the top general dogs of the Sabbath Dominion.
Ew. That is unfortunate.
I'm sure that their main goal was not just to come here to fight me. I'm sure their main goal was destruction. But they didn't get all of destruction, so they're a little pissed. But I'm sure they would like to fight me. But I see no reason to. We could still go try and talk to them, Snods. But I don't doubt that will work, but we could try it.
Well, before we consider that option, do we know what happened to destruction?
Not exactly. I know that whatever
idea.
that device is, I don't know how that device works yet, but I know that device, one, was what, or something like that device, was what destroyed Vengeance. So it's a primordial killer, or absorber, or something. I don't know what the whole purpose is behind it, or what their purpose is behind it. It's a little strange that if Pride is behind all this, then why Pride is going after other primordials like this, I don't know. But hey, maybe Fear knows more. I know he's being awful quiet over there.
Ooh.
Why would primordials be going after primordials in a death type of way now?
Well, he just gives you a very broad, awkward smile and says, I'm not entirely sure. It's a little out of their profile. They've never done something like that before, or try to, at the very least. To be honest, that theory rather disturbs me. Of all of them, I would presume Pride would probably be the most likely, but I don't think he would go to this extent. I mean, we agreed that this would not happen again. No more creation of anything. Well, it's not actually creation, it's a splitting. It's constant preservation, constant happening. Principles you won't understand, and it's perfectly fine. Every single time a primordial is fragmented in this way, and yes, it is possible, it's something they did in the past. A response to the creation of the Celestials from the gods in the time of the Shattering. It's how I came to be. And how your little friend Chaos came to be as well. There was a bit of a downside. It had a effect on the originators. Not a good one. Started losing it a little bit more quickly. Behaving more like mortals. Like you lot. Except for you, BTI. No. So it's not being done anymore. Just like the Graces have agreed not to create any more Celestials. As that is a whole different problem in a whole different way.
Maybe when your friend destroyed that one primordial, he opened up a floodgate. Maybe they're panicking.
Maybe. But to clarify for you, Draken, seeing as you're new here, Wrath wasn't destroyed. It was permanently locked down. It's impossible to actually destroy a primordial. We are the epitome of balance. At least we were. Haven't been for many renditions now.
6 in one hand, half dozen in the other from where I'm standing. If he has no effect here,
Spoken like a true
might as
theologian.
well have been.
So this lockdown, where Wrath's at and where 90% of destruction is at. Can it be reversed?
Ooh,
Or
well,
where just vengeance is at, or Wrath or vengeance? Who got
the vengeance
vengeance?
would be that one. I wouldn't entirely
Wait.
know. I would need to spend time
Oh,
studying.
we can save Ultian?
I don't entirely know. What they did and what Altian put himself through is entirely foreign to us. I'm sure there
But
are
he may
some
not
groups.
be dead, is what you're telling me.
Of course he's not dead.
What?
His soul is trapped. His body is dislocated from it.
Who's
Oh,
been keeping this
right.
information
Sorry.
from my best friend?
I apologize, Snorsboop. I forget sometimes how mortals think. Yes, he's dead. His soul is not. So to me, he's not dead. Look, if you broke down that barrier right now, Wrath would come out perfectly fine, so would Ego. Ultian would be returned to the Void for a rebirth at some other time.
And so would the rest of destruction?
Well, there's the trick. That's... Let's call it a miniature sun. That sun down in the Grantinas, containing Wrath, Ego, or Vengeance, Ego, and Ultian. That is a self-contained unit. If this follows the same principles, then destruction's been contained in its own self-contained unit.
Yeah.
So getting rid of that one wouldn't bring destruction back. We would need to find where he is, which... Well, there's no sun here. Which leads me to think that General Beth has her. Him. It. Destruction.
Okay, so now we do have a reason to go talk to at least Beth.
Okay, well...
Entirely hypothetical. Everything here is hypothetical. I'm a little bit more concerned on the pride side of things.
Why is that?
It just doesn't seem like him.
Well,
Devious, yes, but to this end, no.
we did find, Pride has a master. I don't know who that is as of yet, but...
The master or Bond?
I don't know. Just that they have somebody who orders them to do what they do. Whether
Who
that's
can
a bonded
order
person or-
primordial? I mean, I know the primordials are working together. Some primordials are working together over here, and some primordials are working together over here. Is it just that you're referring to that group of primordials that Pride belongs to? Their group is saying something should be done, and and Pride's going along with it, or are you saying there's actually a being of some type that's actually commanding a primordial? Your best
I don't
guess,
know.
of course.
My best guess, based upon what we have, talked about and seen, is that it is a single entity, but that could easily not be the case.
I believe you're correct. And I have a guess as to what that entity is. But before I start making everyone freak out, we need to figure it out, I guess. We should go talk to Beth. But just so everybody's on the same page, I do know there is an older version of me out there.
Lovely.
What?
There is another, I don't know what you want to call it, seal protector for the generalization of categorization out there. There's another life form like me out there that has been around possibly for cycles. Because we exist outside of the cycles. I thought I was the first. I guess I'm not. So if there was a being out there who's older, who has accomplished more, who could influence primordials, that would be my guess as to who it is. But I don't know for certain, of course. But he is definitely a threat. Maybe. Probably. Hard to say. But that's why every time we see living metal, corrupted living metal, or anything like that, I get worried because he wants to absorb me. And he would win, probably.
Yeah.
Because he's older.
How would we go about defeating someone older and more experienced and such than you?
Good question. No clue. But the last that I knew, he was heading to... I forgot the name of that stupid little island down there.
Yondo.
Yondo. Last I was able to ping him, actually. Get an actual ping on him. He was heading that direction.
Okay.
But then again, if he has any of my abilities, then his physical location at any given point in time is really mute.
Well, except for Yondo.
Except for Yondo.
That place is still technically part of the archipelago of the gods, as you call it. One of our scans in there, we're trapped. It also means you can't teleport there. Well, specific location. It's a bit wishy-washy for that one.
I could teleport there, but I don't know where they would be.
That's a better way of putting it, yes.
Okay, well...
Like teleporting into a flushing toilet. Who knows where you'll come out?
Let's go talk to Pestilence, get him all the information, and then I guess we have 2 days, so no rush. Well, 100 miles, that's far in 2 days.
100 miles? Well, let's see here. Do you see any of the airships floating around yet?
There's a lot.
Yeah, we could try and commandeer one of those, I guess, and get there.
And it's to the west, so that's gonna be... What's that gonna be?
Here you go.
That'll be like at the river. Yeah, that's gonna be like in the middle of that Uguin River.
Uguin River. The Uguin River, right on the cusp. So Pallius is right here.
Yeah.
It's right on the cusp, if not in, by your measurements from the map that you do own.
Yeah, chances are, yes. They're by the river in their own ship, which would make sense.
Okay. So if we had an airship, anyone have any idea how long it would take us to get there?
2 days. in a fast airship, I think. I don't know. Maybe a day.
Based upon the travel that I just took back home, how fast was that ship doing? How many
That was a
miles per day?
decent speed of a ship. You would be looking at just over a day travels via airship.
Okay. So if we have a day, we'll just take a beat. Let's go talk to Pestilence. Yeah, go from there, I think. Yeah. Any other thoughts?
Just one.
Hmm.
Who's that person? And I point to the person who's been listening to us this whole time.
What person?
I'll hold it.
Coddle?
Isn't the new person?
Coddle's down below. He's not
not
up
here.
at the warehouses.
Okay, sorry.
location.
Wrong location. Okay then. No
Points
questions.
I
Points
would
at
have gotten on
Kizkaz.
that earlier,
I
I
mean,
think.
Kizkaz would make the most sense for that one.
Okay, Kiss.
Who's that person?
All right, yeah. So let's head back to what's left of the guild hall and see if we can find Pestilence.
Okay. As you're all heading back to the guild hall to see if you can find Pestilence, we are going to move back to Coddle, as the meeting that he's eavesdropping on comes to a general close of everyone going mostly their separate ways to take care of whatever tasks they have at hand. The Prince Tyrenzurth comes walking up to you, Coddle, with an individual who is wearing a long-beaked mask, leather tunic, leather gloves, has a very thick, cloak around him.
Like a plague doctor?
Like a plague doctor, yeah. He looks like a
Okay.
plague doctor.
Okay.
And they both come walking up to you, and Prince Zerth says, Gottel! That's the wrong voice. Gottel, I see you have found yourself a nice little seat.
I sure have. Just looking for the captain.
For what purposes?
Well, me and Barrow were just moving stuff around, and I got bored and need something to do. So he said go to the captain, and here I am. Good to see you again.
Perhaps I can tease your mind with a different task.
I heard the mayor's trapped or something like that.
Yes, he is trapped, but this is different even from that. Sounds
Okay.
like they have it sorted for the most part.
What do you got for me, pretty boy?
An eyebrow raises and his head turns a little bit.
I'm kidding. You know, what do you need my services for?
I was speaking to my friend here. Well, acquaintance, more like. We've just been corresponding for a while. Yeah, he said there was need for some skill, and you kind of came to mind.
What kind of skill are we talking about?
Doctor. The skill of which is more tempered creativity. I have a group of individuals who might need an extra hand. It's basically a job.
Finger.
But there's an aspect that they lack.
That being?
The ability to think about situations before acting.
The rash, okay.
Hey, wait a minute. I just joined.
Is the group is the group with this guy, or is it just this guy that I'm seeing?
It's just this guy that you're seeing. No evidence
Okay.
of anyone else, just him and the prince.
Gotcha. Okay. I ask, and what is your name?
You may call me the Doctor, or just Doctor, as that is technically what I'm supposed to be, a doctor.
Okay, Doctor, what would I be thinking about within this party?
Well, you would be thinking about how to get through situations that require a little bit more of a delicate hand.
Situations like what?
Breaking into places that have technological devices that are far beyond any imagination of our current people.
Okay. And what's in it for me?
Oh. Where do I begin? The prince kind of chuckles a little bit. Wealth. Intrigue. Possible things to present to any financiers who might be interested in hiring an inventor such as yourself. Access to designs that have not been seen for hundreds of years.
I'm sold. Where do I start?
Looks over towards Doctor again. Oh, you're right. It is appropriate to come to mind. Very well, come with me. I need to actually find them.
All right. Smile creeps onto my face as I follow the Doctor.
Would you like to be a full-blown member of the guild or just a contracted party? The pay rates do change, but commitment is different.
I will be a hired hand for now, and we'll see where that takes me. If I am hired as a contractor, will I still be able to join the guild later if I so choose?
Yes, in fact, it would make the application process far easier. You would have an existing portfolio with us, so to speak.
That will do for me then. I will start as a hired hand.
Good, good. Now, tell me a little about yourself. You hear him say, and won't go into that as you all start walking up to the guild. Do you give me a perception check, though, while the two of you are having this idle conversation with each other?
Mm-hmm. All right, perception check. Natural 20.
Oh! Good grief. I love it. It's great. This table, every time. Just normal RP things, natural 20s. Get into combat, natural ones. No, it's great. You do notice that up in the sky, there's a lot of airships around, yes, but there's also a circle of these individuals who are just flying around in a bit of a patrol around the city.
Okay.
And soon after you leave the area, there is another individual who starts walking the same direction as you and follows you the entire way, but never gets close enough to actually engage in any conversation, and doesn't actually seem like he's following you. He's just going the same path.
Okay. I speak to the Doctor and note how there's been somebody trailing us for a bit. Doctor, I believe there's somebody following us. Do you happen to know the fellow?
He looks back. Oh, yes. That would be Olondriel, the voice of the gods.
Oh, what?
Hey, how's it going?
He's looking for someone else as well. I was told that he needed to speak to someone who's shown up here and needs a little... Well, I don't entirely know. It's god business, and I don't deal with gods.
Nor do I. Let's keep going.
You continue, and eventually, when you get up to the path, or up to the building, there in front of it are 4 individuals standing and staring at something. Well, one of you has seen this already. But the guild hall, windows blasted out, smoke billowing from the inside of the building outwards. Lots of individuals who have been pulled out and aided. Several bundles of cloth on the ground where you can tell are just lines of people who didn't make it and are now covered up on the ground. Triage station to the side. Still a general sense of panic. It hasn't been that long since everything's dumbed down. But the screams and the cries of pain have ended at this point. It's still just chaotic. Far more organized. While the 4 of them are doing that, you come up with Doctor.
Okay. Can I roll a perception check to see, because they're all like looking towards the same place, right?
In general, yeah. Some of them might be looking towards other places. There is one thing we should probably cover pretty quickly here. One of them is a giant robot.
Next week.
As I'm looking around, I assume I see this giant robot, and my jaw just drops, and I'm looking at it. I'm just, oh my gosh, what is that? To the governor.
Oh, to Doctor. Or
to Doctor, excuse me.
Stops walking forward as he's taking a few steps extra because you just flabbergasted by what you're looking at. He sees it, then turns to you and says, "That is BT, a living entity. Don't mistake it for a mechanism. They may be made of metal, but they are not like the things that you have in your continent. That is an actual living thing. Treat it as such."
I'm kind of like half listening to him because I'm just staring at the mechanical living and just staring at it with awe.
Put the picture of it up.
Yeah,
I know, it's
cool.
so cool. Thank you for that. That's like actually sick. Such a cool animation. But okay, so as I'm looking at this thing, can I roll like an investigation check just to kind of like get a sense of how all those mechanisms are like tying into each other? Like for my character, me, I'm looking at it in awe, but also I'm just trying to make sense of what I'm seeing, as if it's a machine. I know I was just told that by the doctor that it was a living thing, treated as such, but I like kind of absorb that, but I kind of don't, and kind of ignore it, and look at this living thing, in awe and admiration and pure curiosity that has just completely captivated my mind. So I'd like to roll investigation just to
do it.
Get a good sense of this.
Give me an investigation check.
That's unfortunate. Well, that's not too bad, actually. Investigation check totaled in a 16.
Whew, okay.
I rolled an 8, but I have a +8, so it's a 16.
Artificer for the win.
Yeah.
Examining and looking at this thing, it is far more intricate than any device you've ever examined. It makes sense on the general preliminary looks, but I mean, so many questions start popping in your head. Like, how is it a living being? Like, what do they do for repairs? How do they? How is it powered? Like, how is it running? Does it eat food? Does it need to sleep? Just the inquisitive questions of how does this thing work? How do you do that kind of stuff? And as you're staring and watching, BT, there's a buzzing by one of your ears and a little ting, 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 ting. And you get the emotional impression from destruction that you're being watched.
with my passive, do I even need to roll to see who it
No,
is?
with your passive, you see him just straight up. There's this small halfling standing next to Doctor, staring at you with jaw dropped and eyes
I'm a gnome,
wide.
not a halfling.
Gnome, the small gnome, you're right. You're a gnome. Sorry, same thing
No.
for me. Terrible joke. And that is where we're going to actually end for the week and then start next
Yay.
week with the
How
wonderful encounter.
Dare you?
Kitty!
Kitty!
Mech kitty! Yippee!
Okay. Well, thanks, everyone. We'll see you all next week for how this encounter goes and the wonderful conversation they're about to have. Till then,
Boy.
bye.
Bye.
year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and shouts.